as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the 50, it's Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Smith. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith on 3rd down. That is caught by Williams. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Prescott off play action. Open man downfield is Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down throw for Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Block it in motion right. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their third in a row. And the question is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. This is Hines. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Here's Smith. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it second down. 7-7, our score after 1. To throw again on second down. Smith. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They run with Hines. Down to about the 22 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. A give up the middle to Singletary. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the red zone now, Smith. Complete, Jefferson the target. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Play action. It's Smith. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Buying time. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Prescott's throw into the hands of Lockett. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Past the 20. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
The Smith's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. In motion, left goes Carter. Now it's Hines. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Nyheim Hines with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. Play action now, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Another try for Barkley. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. He's airing it out for Williams. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will.
Tyler Lockett, 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. And he fires one, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Singletary again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. They find some open field here. The 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. In motion left is Wilson. To throw on 2nd and 6, Smith. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Geno. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Bills get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And some room to maneuver. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with three tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the delay, here's Hines. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw, Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
On play action, Prescott. Returning right back to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. The slot man in motion right.
Here we go. Watch 18. 18's the one. We're going to 53.
Prescott looks to throw.